Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's February. February 22nd, 2022. It's the Big Tuesday. Can I get some twos in the chat for our Big Twos today? Big two today, big two day today. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be doing a great night here in just a bit. We'll take you into the green room in a second, but a little bit of what's going on there, all those lovely, lovely twos. Coming up, we've got a great night. We're going to do, let's see, we've got a bunch of stories. We're going to talk a little bit about, I'm going to get fired up. I'm going to get mad. I'm going to get mad in our A block today. Just you watch. I'm a fight. I don't go out of my way. I don't like it. I don't attack. I feel like I don't attack people. I kind of keep it drama free. No, I'm not a very forward aggressive person, but I will be defensive, and boy, that's going to be tested today, I'm pretty sure. We also got a game. Coming up about the Mandela effect, so that'll be fun. And then we will be keeping our promises. We will be keeping our promise from last week. So whatever that means. So keep an eye out for that. All right, we are going to take you into the green room. Green room, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Question, Bryce.
Yeah, hey, we got questions for you.
Okay.
How comfortable are you?
How comfortable?
Finding for us, there's a video that I stumbled across on the YouTubes of a guy whose primary gig is teaching Japanese to English-speaking folks.
Okay.
What he did was took to the street and got Japanese people to try their best attempt at English-sounding gibberish. And if there's one thing I love very, very much, it's people who don't speak English trying to sound like they're speaking American English.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's gone.
Would you have
gone.
any?
Nope.
Would you have any keywords that he could search?
Do you remember the name of the person?
I can look at my history.
Nelson Rockefeller.
Don't do it. See,
All right.
that
Is that a no?
subverts the whole thing.
The whole idea.
the whole
Oh shit! If we talk about
You're making it
Standard
harder.
Oil, then everyone will get it.
Right. And then
Yeah.
meanwhile,
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Well, let me look at
All right. Well, while Brian's doing that, Brett,
Yes,
this is an epic night for you.
it is an epic night.
How are you feeling? What's your emotions?
Well, I'm excited
Yeah.
and I'm a little bummed
Why?
because I'm having a good hair day today, and that's all
It's a
about
pretty
to
good
end.
fucking hair day.
It's
the
a
last
pretty
one
good
for a
hair
bit.
day. Yeah, it's at least for a couple months.
I don't want to get too into it because we're gonna start mining territory for later tonight.
Yeah.
But
Kind of our whole thing tonight.
how have you ever been a sustained baldman?
Never.
Baldman.
The closest was a flat top that I got. I got a flat top because I
told you about this last week.
Because I was
You
playing,
look good.
I was playing a role,
Yeah.
called For the Love of Mahalia, and I was the racist newspaper. Well, he wasn't racist, but mildly racist.
You played him as
newspaper.
racist.
You imbued
It wasn't
some
anywhere
racistness
in
him.
the script, anywhere in anything.
No,
but you
He was
decided
actually
to add
just,
that little
He was
top
just a cool
spin.
dude from
A
Birmingham,
cool,
Alabama,
racist
in the
dude.
1960s.
Just a cool dude
Just
who
a
was
rad,
racist.
cool
Just a
dude.
chill dude.
Just do me a favor. Give a clean take of cool racist dude.
Yeah.
Just say that.
This is
5 or
off
6
book. This is
times.
off book. This is in
Yeah,
your
no,
own work.
nobody's
In your
reading
own
this.
work on the character.
And I actually helped write this character.
Okay.
Oh, I found
so,
it.
all right,
By the
so-
way,
so-
Bryce, what you're looking for is how English sounds to Japanese people. It's only 50,000 views, posted 9 hours ago.
Is that on YouTube or
There we go.
TikTok?
Oh golly, it's YouTube.
Okay.
You know how you could tell? Because Brian Brushwood is asking you to look for it.
All right, I think I've got something here.
Okay,
Cool.
Let's see.
it's kind of adorable. I watched
네,
about
네, 네,
half
네.
of it, so
Here we go.
Hey guys, it's you.
there's a bit of throat clearing preamble here, but I think you'll figure out real quick, Bryce, that it's always the same question, and we could just skip to them. Some of them are pretty good.
Okay.
You're just gonna make him.
I
do this.
can't watch it faster
skip
than
to the
real
middle,
time.
yeah.
Okay, skip to the middle. Here we go.
Skip to the middle.
You have permission
Skip to the
for
middle.
the. Yeah,
Here we
it's
go.
the same thing
Let's
in
go.
20-second blocks. over and over
Okay.
again.
And now it doesn't want to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Bryce, how's your day?
This is great. I'm loving this.
So everything else was
Finally.
shit, but now it's fucking heaven. It's ecstasy.
It's exactly what you were
Oh
hoping
my
for.
god! Oh, really? Wow, beautiful! Beautiful! みたいな。
ありがとうございます。
私も。
That was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I heard a version of Oh My God.
英語使わなくていい
Which
で
I
す。
thought
もう
was
全然
pretty
デタラメで大丈夫。
でたらめでむっちゃむずないそれ
どうぞ。
あだだだ
So again, this could be total
ユ
nonsense.
ナイテッド・ステイツ・アメリカンみたいな感じかなでもそんな感じに聞こえるでしょ
英語の話す機会とかってあります？どういう風に聞こえてるかっていうのをちょっと教えてもらえたらなと思ってて。
よよよよよよよよみたいな感じですね。
That's pretty good. I like that
行ったこ
one.
とありますセブ台湾
そこで英語話したりします？
英語話してなかったです
全然デタラメで大丈夫なんで、こういう風に聞こえたっていう
So
のを
they're talking about how
教えていただ
just
きたいなと思って
do your best guess.
難しすぎるできるわけないで
He's
しょ
saying it's difficult. There's no way to do
で
it.
きないですよできないですよなんだろうEnglish no English no English 無理 speaking English no 無理
English, no English, word speaking English.
That's
All
me
right.
on a Saturday night.
Man, these Japanese people.
How racist
these
can
noises.
they be?
I
for
know.
God's
What
I know.
sake?
What does Japanese sound like to you?
Don't think you can catch me on that one. That one's as tale as old as time.
I will.
You
know what?
Rosie
will-
O'Donnell died for our sins, so we could never do that again.
I will volunteer
Yeah?
because
Oh wait, this is your domain.
this is my domain.
Oh
you
shit!
own
Yeah.
the place.
Now, only because I'm going to do this one thing because I know what the Japanese
Okay.
call me, how they
Yep.
call me.
Yes. What do they say?
And they say, "What is your name?" And I say, "My name is Brett Weaver."
Yes.
And they say, "Oh, Boreto a Weaver." And swear to God, that's how they say it.
Yeah.
Hey, where
I
are
believe
we at,
it.
Where are we at on people trying to give accurate representations of how other people talk? Because I love it, and I'm sorry that, like, I'm whinging and cringing at the day they come for Kim's Convenience because that television show is amazing.
They already came for it.
Yeah, boo, boo, boo to whoever did that.
Wait, I mean, like the CBC did.
Who did and for what reason? I mean, we're abstracting quite a lot here.
We're
Who
doing a
came
lot.
for it
Well,
and in what
Some
way?
might say we're
Once
doing too much.
Once the show was over, some of the people that were on the show were like, "Yeah, maybe we went too far with that."
What, in doing the accents of
Yeah.
the parents and
Well,
everything?
I mean-
doing an accurate representation of what first-generation immigrants to Canada might sound like.
I mean, part of it, if I remember from the story, it was because Ins Choi was leaving, the showrunner, and the guy who had written the original play.
Oh,
And so when he left, you kind of,
the umbrella of safety is gone.
Gone.
I mean, or you're trying to imitate something that
That
you
you-
don't know.
So it's one thing if
don't
he's
have
like,
the
"Oh
right
no,
to-
you have to do this because this is what I remember when I wrote the play, and
Right.
this is what matters." And then if it's like, "Oh no, now it's Kmart, it's McDonald's," like, "Oh, this is a popular thing. This guy talking this way." Now it's weird and gross.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the frustration that I feel is as someone who grew up doing accents and all kinds of things like that.
Yeah.
That it's unfortunate. I mean, and I understand it, but for me, whenever I've come to an accent, it's never to make fun. It's always because I love the way it sounds so much.
I think
that
that's-
that I give it my try, and it's never to offend. It's always to do my best. But there's so many people out there that are fucking assholes.
But that's the thing that's a real bummer is that like the culture is as such, and I'm not saying that it is good or bad. It just is what it is.
Yep.
That we have ceded that to the dicks, to the assholes, like the people that are like, okay, so you can't do if you do an accent, it is now commonly enough that we affect our culture understood as possibly making fun of it because somebody else, when you were a kid, was legit making fun of
the
somebody
thing
else's
they
accent.
didn't understand or whatever. Yeah.
And that's a bummer. It is a bummer that there's less kind of like good faith to it. But it is what it is.
Well, and I think we talked about this. Maybe it was during the Patreon bonus where we were talking about Don Rickles. Like, part of the reason that his stuff worked is because it very clearly came from a place of safety and love, which it's only funny because he doesn't.
Well, the audience
mean malintent.
But that's the thing, is that the audience pre-authed the idea that he meant it with love.
By buying a Don Rickles ticket.
Sure, or
Right.
watching him and loving him do it on the Tonight Show or whatever, right? That was an assumption that you could make, and because there were only so many buckets in which you understood the world, that was controlled enough where you're like, well, Don's fine.
Yeah.
Sure, my neighbor makes that joke and I hate him and he's a racist and he's a piece of shit. But Don Rickles, I mean, God, he says that to Sammy Davis Jr. and they're best friends or whatever.
Right.
Whereas
These
now
are all
it's like,
relevant examples to your generation, right, Bryce? The old Sammy Davis
Yeah.
Jr.,
You
know, the guy
Don
on-
Rickles.
y'all wanna break down the old Dean Martin roasts?
That's right.
You know?
That's the guy on 2020, right?
Exactly, yeah. So
we have his
anyway,
we have Don Rickles as Emmy.
Rickles says to Soupy Sales,
Only I found that funny. Damn it. Damn it.
So, can we talk about bad URL design and why I'm angry that I wasted 40 fucking minutes?
can we?
Get this
We
out.
all
Get
came
it out.
together and came up with this theme song. Bada 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 bad URL design.
So bad. Beep, beep, beep. That's the garbage truck backing over
up.
the bed.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, you know what's not fun?
Second verse.
Even worse URL design.
Why the fuck are we doing URL?
As short as I can make it. Those websites where you spend a lot of time filling in a whole bunch of forms and then you hit submit and it's like, oh yeah, bro, that timed out a long time ago. That experience? Anyway, new topic.
Do you want to go over this?
Get enough of it out so that you can like.
Do you want to? Let's
catharsis
go.
with
Let's
this.
go.
Come on.
What I really want to do
Yeah.
is say that
We're lancing the boil of anger.
I so love this audience. I so love everybody who has questions that I intend
As God so loved the world that he
Yes.
gave his only son.
to rewrite 7 or 8 fields worth of biographical info
Yeah.
with non-traditional hyperlinks, all from scratch for a second time on the Reddit AMA submission page, because I would like to do an AMA on the 28th, which happens to be the date of the release of season 2, episode 1 of World's Greatest Con.
No, wait. World.
It's a
Thank you,
podcast.
Steel Reserve.
Oh yeah.
You know what podcasts are? You're on one.
You know what? We'll slow walk
Just-
it. We'll reintroduce the subject many times.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. There will be a lot more reminding.
There's so much.
How long did you work on this form?
For 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Well, once I saw their very specific instructions on
Yeah.
how to do hypertexting, again, not real hypertexting, but they're
Is this going to be an anti-markdown rant now? Are you pro rich text formatting?
Can we just bring HyperCard back? Is that what we're asking?
I worked.
Yeah.
I put real effort into doing things the
Yeah.
way they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And for reasons that are not my fault and not their fault, when I hit submit, it all went away because I wasn't suspicious enough. I forgot to take all 8 forms and put them in a.
Just save it before you pay. Just copy and paste. No.
Write it all out and
Separate
then copy
blocks,
and
there's
paste.
separate blocks,
No,
separate
no.
forms.
He's saying pre-open a text file, type it all out in one file, and then copy and paste it. AKA
kind of joyless
some
life?
dumb shit that somebody who definitely didn't have that happen to them would second guess and tell them to do.
you-
Nobody fucking has ever done that
Could
shit
you-
ever.
How about this? No.
No. This is really your sin. Your sin was you wanted to take too good of a fucking AMA photo.
Yes.
Because that
Wait.
that was why it timed out.
No, I did not hear anything about
it's
a photo.
fucking
No.
great photo.
Yes.
What happened?
I
No,
filled out the fucking form.
And then he said, then I'm going to
and then
take
I
this
was like,
picture.
the photo, I gotta do the thing. Because
Gotta do a
heaven
better one.
forbid I should be able to upload directly to the thing. I gotta go Imager, because whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. Every proof photo is a low effort hostage photo of somebody who, you know, like, I'm not gonna do that. I want a badass photo. May I send you the photo that caused me to take a few minutes longer
Yeah.
and screwed up.
Some might say a timeoutable a length of time.
It's a damn fine photo.
It's a great photo.
I'm guessing
it?
that the amount of time was 30 minutes before it timed out, because if it took him 40 minutes to do it.
Okay, no, actually, what happened was it took about 10 minutes for me and Annalisa to have a plan, and we had to wait 20 more minutes for the sun to be in a very good position. But look at this fucking photo, Bryce.
Photo.
Did I not send it to you? I should upload it to Hey Bruce.
Yeah, I don't.
Upload it to Hey Bruce.
I put something on Hey Bruce. That's
I
it.
know. It's
No,
fucking
this is
great.
a good. This is a good photo.
It's a very good
This
photo.
is a very
Right?
good photo.
It's
I mean,
a
you
very
saw
good
the. I mean,
photo.
clearly you saw the JPEG, so you can just. use but-
Well, okay, yes, that is the one part of my 40 minutes of investment. I could go
So,
back
that-
and reconstruct
Fearless
the-
Freep had to be golden hour.
You don't-
Somebody's been listening.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. What I mean, the problem is like, hey, it's me, the guy you know from thing, the other thing, the other thing. That's a lot of finding the pages and making the hyperlinks
Sure.
and all that shit.
Sure.
Oh, because they want you to link everything and not
Yep.
just be like, I was in Pride and Prejudice. Meh. Like, you have to link the
I mean, if
exact
you're
one.
going to show, again, like all the effort into the first impression, kind of a thing we say.
Sure.
I tried
So-
real hard, and then I was punished for trying.
Oh, that's not. Well, hold on.
Yep,
you
nope,
were
that's
not
the lesson.
punished for trying.
Oh, wait,
This
no.
is. You're not punished. A
Hold on.
mistake happened.
Just
like
Mistake Police, Bryce Castillo. On the field of life, there's only one person who sorts
Dun, dun.
mistakes from things that you had coming. He's the Mistake Police. Clack, clack. Bryce Castillo.
And it's
MD.
that picture.
Or MP, sorry. But not the Minister of Parliament. He's the Mistake Police.
look.
Castillo, get in my office. I'm the Mistake Chief.
I'm too old for this shit.
Apparently, there's an old podcaster that wants to know whether or not his form timed out on time, or if it was his fault for going to get a photo.
Chief, I'm just trying to break it to his psyche.
I'm
That's a
trying
joke.
you to go tell me whether or not it was his mistake or not.
Sir, it definitely wasn't. his mistake.
I'm a mole. Oh, I'm adding
You're a
layers.
mole.
No, a physical mole. We'll see whether or not it's a double entendre in the season finale. But I'm burrowing underground.
Okay, but-
you go and direct this interview.
Okay, I'll go back to the interview.
Oh, listen, I'm
interrogation.
so glad to have a good cop to talk to.
That's right. Hello.
You are the good cop, right?
I'm the mistake police.
Oh. How do I know if you're a good cop or a bad cop without another one to judge you by?
You might just have to judge on your own merits.
About that.
This episode of Mistake Police versus Mr. 9/11 is brought to you by Crisco. It's probably a thing for cooking.
No, I heard a thing on TikTok a while ago that we've broken out of the bit. That
Because wait, one more
just in
thing.
case the mistake
Mistake
police.
I gave
It's
you.
all in your head.
Yeah.
Mistake police. Sorry. Okay.
But I saw a thing on TikTok a while ago that, and I think I had said this somewhere else, but like your subconscious doesn't have a sense of humor, and so when
There's a TikTok video about the fact that Brian Brushwood's consciousness doesn't have a sense of humor.
I wasn't even looking at you when I said your. I was looking at.
I heard the
No.
words
Your third eye was.
Oh, I thought I put that on.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I didn't realize this was on video.
Don't forget
I
to tuck
rescind
next
my
time.
snark.
Your subconscious doesn't have a sense of humor, and so when you are self-depreciating, if it is very natural, or if you don't take the moment to reflect, like I'm being joking, hyperbole, whatever, what have you, you can build up, resentment and dissatisfaction with what is probably a very good situation. So I mean, like whatever you're saying, it's a mistake.
No.
But it's like
luckily
you
this
are
is...
not worth being like. You shouldn't be punished for things that are not your fault. That's not a punishment. This is a bad time.
You shouldn't.
That's a bad time. It's not a punishment.
Hold on.
Just a bad time.
That first sentence you started, the one that began with "You're not worth." Where was that going?
You're not worth a piece of shit. I think that's my guess.
Oh,
You're not worth a hill of beans?
Sorry.
Nothing. You're like a
Dr. Talk told me that my subconscious doesn't have a sense of humor.
This is not good during a time where I'm between therapists.
Are you willing to share? How does one break up with one? How does one swing?
I
Swing.
From therapist to therapist.
Sure, that's a
You're
common
like, hey man,
nomenclature.
first thing,
Sure.
I want you to know, we're not exclusive.
No,
Whatever
but
this
that's
is,
just monogamy. Like swinging would be seeing multiple therapists at the same time, sometimes with each other.
I'm glad you caught up. Listen, you're my side therapist. And that's just going to be how it is.
I have a therapy session with a therapist I found on BetterHelp.
He winked, but he didn't like say wink or do a dink. There we go.
Don't worry.
People don't like that.
People will realize it later. Not on this show. That's sponsor us. Another show for which I'm purloining free therapy.
That's the reason you're going to therapist. Is you're like, yeah, I want to get back to talking about why you should listen to World's Greatest Con Season 2. You're like, Brian, I've got like 3 people on board, and it only costs me $100 an hour for each one.
No, not for these 90 days.
That would be an amazing campaign, is to go out, book therapy sessions on the free trial basis, and spend your whole time trying to recruit them to basically Amway.
Yep. Hey, you should listen to the preview. That'd be funny if I just badgered them to listen to the preview.
Yeah, you're
like, I'm not going to begin this session until you listen to the preview of my podcast.
And it's a very interesting ethical question because normally therapists are like, I will not acknowledge you. I will look you up. I will be.
I'm just a robot. I'm a stone robot.
I am a robot.
Feelings.
I must have one of them cool therapists because every so often I'm like, hey, let me show you this. And I hold up my phone to the camera and get them to see how great I am. I'm like, yeah, anyway, what up?
What's on your phone in this scenario?
That picture? Is it that?
I don't know,
picture?
like an
the
episode of
AMA?
Modern Road.
Okay.
Golden hour picture.
Oh, you
Or
forced them to watch it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's like, how's it going, Brian? It's like, oh man, it's fucking great. We're doing
show
this.
you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
Let me screen share.
by the way, that's how I could tell that I was doing well. Is my therapist increasingly is like, well, why don't we do 2 weeks until next time? And now my therapist is like, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Seems like you're doing all right.
Doing okay.
So Corey's
Holy
got
shit.
something fun for everyone to take a look at.
Oh my God, is that what I think it is?
Brian, what are you looking at?
Yep. Hold on.
Are we
Normally,
waiting?
this is exclusive content.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Brian is removing his
Taking
shirt.
his shirt off. Oh my goodness.
He's removing his
Slow
shirt.
No, he needs to do this as quick
He's
as
looking
possible.
very trim, by the way.
But you can see someone's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Volleyball.
Exactly.
Do you shave your back?
No, I just can't grow hair.
I thought there was a dragon back there at one time.
Except for on my.
There we go. Go
Okay, you
get
gotta-
up so people can see it.
You just got in.
Hey, y'all.
3, 2, 1, and only y'all.
Only y'all.
This is exclusive content for me only. You're getting
Y'all.
a peep because y'all's early subscribing to only y'all's. I'm going to watch this again and again and again. And that's, you want to know my favorite part?
What?
This is
You're not
parasocial.
invi-
We're
Excuse
not-
me.
I was asking.
This is a conversation between
It was
me
a call
and
and
future
response.
me.
It was a call and response.
God damn it, I just lost my future boner. I was halfway to coming just then. And you fucked it up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Keep talking. This will help me later.
Welcome to Cuckold Y'all.
Note to self: buy boner futures.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put a put on boners. I'm gonna call.
Oh, I put boners. And call them.
I'll do a boner NFT.
Fucking center square over here.
Fucking right between Alf
Well,
and
I've been a
Whoopi
center square
Goldberg.
once or twice in my life.
Only cuts.
That's an actual site, probably. Like,
Oh no, you know it isn't.
What?
Yet. Only Clucks, where you watch a bunch of birds fucking.
So that would be a parody of Only Cucks, a parody you just invented.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
yeah.
We get there far enough, you see God.
See, God.
God, yeah.
Wow.
This is a religious play. Tax exempt.
At tax exempt.
Yeah.
And salvation.
And salvation forever. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
What smells like fucking
Yeah, there's
Red
something-
Bull?
I smell coffee. I smell the coffee. It might
No,
have
I'm
been
smelling some.
maybe them. I don't know.
It smells a little taurine-y.
Yeah.
Smell like taurine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in Red Bull, right? Is that,
Yeah.
Isn't that what's
Yeah,
in Red Bull?
Taurine,
It's just
guarine,
funny.
ginseng.
It was just funny. It's
That
a
was
funny
it. That
word.
was the thing. When was Red Bull invented?
Late 80s.
Yeah, the late 80s.
I think they would have drank it a lot in World War II.
No.
Well, it came out of Thailand. I know that.
Did it?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Thai. It's Thai.
That's far away.
That's
from
why-
World War II
In
was.
Thailand, in fact, in Thailand, this might be the case still. They sell
Yeah.
Red Bull in like 2 SKUs because originally it was like a blue collar workers drink, a
Yeah.
cheaper drink, and then once it came to America as a higher end energy drink, they also made an energy drink. Copy
it's
in
exactly the same?
It's the same thing, but it's
In a
marketed
different
differently.
can or
I think the packaging is different because I think the old school used to be glass.
oh, it's just like a bottle. It was like, hey, poor, drink this bottle of shit.
I would never
Get
say
to
that.
work. Hey, you poor.
That
Any of
was the
beautiful Thai
original
people.
marketing, where it was like these line drawings, where it's just like, oh, I've got a big race. How am I gonna do it, Coach? What should I do?
Hey, poor, get back to work. Here's a glass bottle, you piece of shit. Dig a ditch or something. I don't know what I'm the boss of.
But I'm at the Olympics. I'm about to race.
No, you're not. You're doing this is our famous improv bit. No, fuck you.
You're not.
Red Bull ruins your dreams.
That rhymes too.
No, that's
That's well done.
Yeah, no,
Gives
I
you-
can rhyme.
No, man, he gets like really happy like they do in the Red Bull ads. Like, oh, okay, Red Bull ruins your dreams. So he jumps into a noose and hangs himself. Wow, we took it dark.
Wow.
Wow.
We did.
Wow.
did this.
I don't know why
We
we
did
collectively made that decision. But that was a bit of a... Who's moving the Ouija board? Who's moving? I'm not moving it.
It's not
I'm
me.
not moving it. That's what the improv is. We are
Did
all
we make
moving.
the- did we make
Our
the agreement?
energy is mixing right now.
I don't remember
our
being there at
energy.
that
Our
congress.
energy.
No.
I
is
really
mixing.
like the fit of this shirt.
It's a good thing.
Corey,
it
can
frames
you-
your tits.
Yeah, my.
It does
Brian just gently
separate a little bit.
squeezed his right tit.
Gently. Gently.
I was hoping that would go unnoticed. But you definitely said.
And I went, huh, A cup. That's what I was thinking when he did that.
You definitely I framed my tits. I was like,
I did.
Oh, those are
And he
tits.
fucking he
Look at
did.
that.
He gave it a little squeezeroo.
You know,
he gave a little produce check.
No,
you should be checking for lumps every month.
Every month.
It takes
Every month.
Takes
no,
1 second.
No,
Yeah.
what were my tits framed for? The arson, burglary,
It
the
was
armed
the fucking
robbery.
the murder of Mr. Maroon.
What?
Mr. Maroon, one of the knockoff Clue characters.
No, people got it.
Oh, really?
People got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were you also thinking Cluedo?
No, the thing that I thought was funny was Brian going, what?
Wasn't he the dude in Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that who dies in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a cinema fan. Cinema fan. Cinema
Man, you can say the word. That's how
love
you
it.
can tell.
Put it in my favorite drinks. Put it on my desserts.
I love Mr. Maroon.
Red Bull kills your Arcade Maroon. I fucking got it.
Oh, okay. You guys got five-ish minutes.
Thank you before he kills us.
Cinema rolls. Cinema rolls. Cinema mar. Brian,
Yes.
of all the podcasts you have
Of
coming
all
out
of
on February 28th, what's your favorite?
Let's see. I got
Now I actually want to see whether or not you would hold back if I started giving away the entire season.
I will not.
You won't? I could just say whatever the fuck I wanted?
Yes.
I could say all the episodes.
Yes.
I could say the first episode's about 21.
Just
Look at
like
that. Little wins.
people who are
Little
listening,
wins.
I would just like to say
Little
that
wins,
Brian
huh?
gave
wins.
Brian gave Justin the look of, "Are you really fucking gonna do this?" It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
So I could say what the second episode was about.
I mean, I suppose you could.
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, you could also.
You wouldn't stop me, is what I'm saying. You wouldn't say, Justin, please don't.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
I also would not stop you if you punched me square in the eyeball.
Okay. So I could still say it?
I would. You ever been to Shakey's?
Shaggy's Pizza.
Came out before Chuck
They
E.
put
Cheese.
shrimp on their pizza.
The
All right.
shrimp.
But if I had a
Oh man.
check.
Boy, this fucking role reversal is
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Oh,
This is
and what everybody doesn't know, I get to see. I'm right here. I got
I know.
the front
I know.
row.
But,
I'm so front row.
There is no way this camera picked up the nuance of the ever so slight eye
Like,
twitch, and you correctly were like, "Oh, motherfucker, some real shit's going down."
Man, between that and the titty squeeze, we're all eyes on Brian
Yeah.
tonight, huh?
Yeah, no. Second episode is about
Putting the podcast in jeopardy, people are saying. Jeopardy's mentioned this season, but there's no episode on Jeopardy.
or is there?
Maybe there is.
I'm going to say there's not. I've edited all of them. And I co-wrote all of them.
All right, let me phrase it this way.
I mean, I would know. I should know if anyone
This
would know.
excellent podcast launches on 2/28,
Yeah.
2022.
What is the podcast where the second episode is about? Hey, just kidding. Just kidding.
No,
That
I'm
was
not gonna
beautiful.
say it.
I loved every moment.
I mean,
of
it
that.
starts with me talking about Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
Then
Card
we-
Sharks is not about. Can we say shit that it's not? Card Sharks is only mentioned in the preview.
Which is too bad. I wish I had more of a story to tell. By the way, Card Sharks, dumb game. I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
I was on it.
Yeah.
Tried to be on it. I
Try
was
to be on
there.
it. Got close.
Yeah.
Is it a dumb game because you ended up not being on it?
Well, no, because I realized that like everyone's all like higher and lower. It's like the real game they're playing is the number larger than 7 or smaller than 7? Because that's how you decide whether the next card is statistically likely to be higher or lower.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once you realize that, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like there's
I'll go
basic
second.
strategy.
Yeah.
Although, hold on, asshole card sharks would be amazing. where it's like, the next one is 3, and I'm like, lower. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, oh, or actually, it's 3. And to be in character, I would say, oh, 3. What is the dumbest answer I could give right now? Whoa.
Didn't we almost do an asshole blackjack intro?
Of
You pitched an asshole blackjack intro for one of the episodes. I can't remember which
Well,
one.
no, we talked about asshole blackjack.
No.
No.
I think
For
World's
World's
Greatest
Greatest Con.
Oh,
The
okay.
opening segment and
Which are all
there's
Brian's
still time.
stories.
Is-
But there's one episode, and I can't even remember which one it is.
I start
that
telling
Brian's
them-
like, hey, what do you think about asshole blackjack for an intro?
It's the best game ever. Oh my god! It's you've heard the premise from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
You've talked about it on another
I talk
show.
about a lot of things.
All right, I know. You don't forget. Okay, thank
I'm
you.
squeezing my titty.
Thank
This
you,
has to be an
Pitchy.
unofficial Scoop Fest event at table for Asshole Blackjack. Oh, we're taking over Scoop Fest. Scoop
Yeah.
Fest is actually going to be a
Oh my god! Hold on.
what?
What happens if the entire table is full of people?
Assholes.
Right. Well, okay. Well, I guess.
Then it becomes chaos.
Then it's Vegas.
Yeah, then you're in Vegas.
Then we're just
no,
like-
no, then you're in Reno.
Double down, and we're all doubling down on the
Okay.
worst shit.
Okay. What about this? Okay. We get enough people.
Yeah.
We set up the plan. The plan is over 15 minutes, we all have to end up at the same craps table. We play craps in a traditional manner,
Sure.
but we have one agreement that once we go 3 or 4 times without a 7, everybody continues to gamble and bet, and we're all like, yeah, we're gonna win forever. And then a 7 is rolled, and then all of us cross our arms and say, Jesus, you are right. And then we never acknowledge it. Or
Do you keep playing or do you walk away?
Harris, take my gift, and then we can I don't know, do some like improv anywhere shit for
It'd be
them.
funny if we just did like a big Auntie Donna, like, oh damn it, and just leave,
Yes. There you go.
and just all walk away.
Yeah,
That's
it.
pretty
There's
good.
one thing we're all like,
So the
yeah,
7
that's
is
it,
like,
that's it.
So the job is one person has to go 7, and everyone goes,
Oh,
oh damn
damn
it,
it,
and then we all walk. That's pretty good.
And then we're all banned from the casino. Because if there's one place that immersive improv is not appreciated, it is fucking a casino. They're like, you're all marked and none of you are allowed in any of our properties again.
I mean, because the other part is we can't all leave the same direction. It's just.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have to
we all
disperse.
go, yeah.
But
But then we don't get to laugh
Okay.
about it.
But what would be great is if we're on a run, and maybe at the very front, I say, hey, Justin, what do you think I should bet on? And you're like, well, I'm thinking about going up to this craps tables. Yeah? I'm going up to the craps tables. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I place my bet. Yeah? You place your bet on the cum line. Oh, I love cum. I love cum too. Yeah. Yeah. And then they roll the dice, and they're going to roll the dice. What's the outcome going to be? And it's going to be a shadow.
Ah, damn it.
Come on, that'd be great. We could just do Auntie Donna bits for him.
We could.
Yeah.
We could do Auntie Donna bits.
Or we could just fly
Oh, we
Auntie
should-
Donna
we-
out.
you know
and
what?
have him out here.
press our way into an Auntie Donna bit.
That would be a lucky situation.
It would be.
I need to
Take a number 2.
get prepared.
Whammy.
To get my head shaved. Yeah.
This guy gets it. He's
The
been
mistake
subscribed by
police.
only y'alls.
The mistake police.
It was so cryptic, I couldn't understand.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Ba-da-da. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Great Night Great Room pre-show thing. I'm Bryce Castillo. Here for some more Great Night fun and frenzy. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, I am getting some stuff pulled up for a little bit later here, and I don't even have Cory with me today, but we do have a little bit of time to do some birthdays. We're gonna go to the Discord night. Greatnight.discord. No, discord.greatnight.tv, or use the Discord command in our chat to get it. And I'm going to go to our special Birthday Borner channel, and I'm going to read all of the birthdays that have happened that you all wanted to tell me about, like this one. At __ says, hey, Tony, my birthday is on Thursday, and my daughter Poppy's 6th month is a few days later. Please don't shout out Chris Brown, I beg you. Thank you, at _ also, I believe, it might be Kuhan's birthday today. I believe it might be. Hey, I believe it might be Kuhan's birthday. Happy birthday, Kuhan. And tomorrow is Sunbun's birthday. Happy birthday, Sunbun, one of our great mods. Hello, everybody. C. Miller says my in-ear monitor cable looks like a hoop earring out of the. Oh, it does kind of, especially when it like leans out this way. Hey. Oh, can you go flip that on-off switch? Yes, it's Here we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what we love.
Yeah, buddy.
Hello, Cory.
Hey, what's happening, everybody?
Hello. We're just doing some birthdays. You got any birthdays, shouts outs coming up that?
Man, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, you and Jen just had one.
Yeah.
So you gotta wait. You gotta wait like 12 months.
Got to.
Hello, welcome back, Cory.
What's happening?
You want to do a little critical racing theory here?
I guess I was born for it.
So I did go back and look at our email. Chris recommended that we not do the final ranking until season testing began. Yep. So I think we'll hold off on that.
Yep, agreed.
For a minute. But hello, welcome back.
Yes.
Another week, another new set of cars have been announced or shown off.
Also, did you? Oh, you probably didn't because you didn't sign up for it because I'm buying your ticket. I got the email saying tickets coming soon. Be ready.
Very cool. And one of the news stories over the week was that Coda signed a 5-year deal for Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very cool. 5 more years in Austin.
I'm poor. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I'm having to pay for those tickets. Really expensive.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. But I'm looking forward to it. I really hope that we can make it work because that would be a blast. I saw. I think it was Open Bayou who had posted this in our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently the season finale of the F1, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, had more viewers than the Super Bowl just had.
Yes.
Which, wow.
Yep.
Because that's comparing.
Turns out the world is large, even though we think America is everything, which we mostly are. But
and that's what it is that the Super Bowl is seen by pretty much just America. Maybe it wasn't Open Bayou, maybe it was somebody else. But it's all of England could watch that race for free.
Yes.
It was everywhere.
It's pretty much every country except U.S. cares about Formula One.
Yeah.
It's pretty much everyone.
And that finale was so big and so bombastic. I mean, like the UK putting it for free on what was it? On Sky. I think they had it for free on Sky that week. I mean, that alone is going to be so many people. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very. It doesn't feel like we're only a few weeks away, but we're just a few weeks away.
You excited for Drive?
I am excited for Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
I really want to see how they put that season together when Max has said he doesn't want to be part of it, and I don't have any reason to distrust him about that. But I wonder how you tell that story.
Also, I think he's also less entertaining.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's entertaining on the track. Yeah. I'm less interested in what he has to say off of the track.
I can see that because he's not very. He's not. It's not that he's not interesting or not skilled. It's just that his focus is on driving and being very good at driving.
Absolutely.
And so I can see that. I don't know. I feel like I would rather him be involved and it be awkward than feel like they're telling the story without him explicitly because he thinks that it won't be a good representation.
Now I know you've been racing Gran Turismo on your PlayStation.
Oh, I had been. Yes,
you had been.
I had been.
Yes. It turns out that game is still okay.
That game is still good. I'm the new GT7 is coming out in March. If I have a PlayStation controller at the time, I will buy it.
And they still don't have Forza for.
Right, they still don't have Forza on the Sony.
You've been playing the Formula One racing on the game on PlayStation?
No, but I am very tempted to get into it. Actually, you know what I'm really tempted to?
Yeah.
Especially because the Formula One game that's already out was last season.
Yeah.
But Codemasters? No, not Grid Legends came out. Mm-hmm. And that supposedly has a big story mode that is structured like Drive to Survive. It's all... They shot it on one of those Unreal screens, but it's all like the documentary style and then the interview and you've got a rival and villains and all these other characters.
Yeah, Forza has a little bit of that.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
This is a whole to do. And suppose I think in Grid they've already got stories and lore and stuff about it.
So they say no controller, get a wheel. But do you even have a controller anymore? I heard you lost yours.
I still have lost my controller. I need. God,
you just like
I'm
wave
so
at the TV
mad.
or something or whatever.
I don't. I look at my PlayStation. I go, man, I really wish I could turn you on because I haven't.
It's so bad.
And part. So I lost. Okay, week 2 of Controller Gate.
Okay.
So I think I narrowed it down. I must have lost it.
Really?
But I must have lost it between the finishing doing Back to the Future here in the studio,
Okay.
and coming home. At least I think so, because the
Like drop it in the parking lot
or it's somewhere between these two things. I don't know where it is. I've checked my car. I've checked, apartment and around here and stuff. Because I remember when I got home, I took it all out. I took stuff out. I took the PlayStation out, and I remember being like setting it where it goes, and pulling out the cables and being like, I will get the cables another time. I'm tired. This thing's heavy, and then it's still not plugged in. So that tells me that I never plugged it in the first place, and that's the time. I'm so mad, and they're like $70.
They are.
And okay. Anyway, we talked about this last time.
Gosh, my PlayStation hate just makes me love this. Oh my god. I mean, I feel bad for you, but God, I love it though.
I mean, I don't.
It's a PlayStation curse. Come get you.
Neil says, "What's the resale value of a PS5 with no controller?" All right. I still haven't found it. I don't know where it is. No, I need to. That's right. I forgot to ask Brian about it.
That's the.
Because I think the Brushwood
That
stole
should
it.
be the A block.
I'll bring that up. You know what? I'm gonna keep that in my hat for when we have
No,
to.
he's gonna call one of them, right?
Good. Then we can find out.
Maybe we
then
can
we'll
figure
find
it out. We
Yeah,
can crack that case.
that's right.
Case crackers.
Case crackers.
Yeah, you could just buy an Xbox.
Just a couple of crackers.
Well,
Open it up.
it's already been that for quite a while.
It's the internet after all.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. Look, Forza's good. I have Forza on Steam. Okay, thank you. I bought Forza Horizon, the new Horizon. That's good.
When you start a GoFundMe for another controller, maybe.
Instead of nickels, I get paid in pieces, assembly pieces. I like Horizon 5 though. That is a good game. We were talking about wheels. I've looked into getting a wheel.
They're so expensive.
They
Hard to
are.
find right now.
Yeah.
Woo.
And then I just saw that there's a new wheel that is out or is about to come out that your at-home setup, you can take it out of that and put it into a car.
Oh.
And it's compatible for those, whatever that type of connection is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that. I would not trust Mad Catz to make my Honda Civic steering wheel. But I think if you got I think there are some people who that is very accessible.
Yeah. I'd love one of those full crazy ones, the full crazy rigs that like you move around in.
Yeah. Have you been watching much of the F1 teams, any of their social media stuff? Because I know McLaren.
A little bit.
I don't know if McLaren got a new simulator or they updated theirs, but they've shown a little bit of it. It's very interesting when you see the actual team simulators, because then you realize, oh, this isn't just like iRacing with a really nice wheel. This is like a very specific application that is not for humans.
Yeah.
But it's very cool. I saw a thing the other day about that. That was like, when the season's going on, they're still using those simulators. And so they have like sim drivers, not the esports like Shadow team, but like just some of the engineers are the people. And so they have like Lando, if Lando wanted to practice on, I don't know, the Singapore circuit, whatever, then they would have an engineer at McLaren do it first.
Yeah.
He would drive it first and say, hey, these are some of the things that I noticed. Here are some of the tuning. Like it's not even like a whole you roll up and you just play. Like they've got a whole mission control
I'm
of
sure
it.
they make it like boring and terrible. Like it's like, nope, son, it still work.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lando, this is not a game. You're gonna spend 3 hours in this machine today.
It's yeah, I don't know. I would like to try one of those rigs, or at least one of those big the 3 monitor setups.
Yep.
Those are really cool because that's always a tough thing is like, how do you look to the sides without feeling like you're digital?
How mad do you think they'd be if I asked to get like the backed out view where I'm looking over the car? Because I like to be like back away from the car, not inside.
No, I like that too. I don't like driving first person at all.
My brother loves inside the car, and I'm like, and he also likes driving standard in a video game. I'm like, get out of here, man. You don't need to be shifting in a video.
Oh yeah, I'm an automatic everywhere. But
all you're interested in is gas pedal, man.
Right? Yeah. Well, especially because those cars, especially like the open wheel cars, it's not just like shifting. There's brake balance, fuel mixture. Also, they're
all their buttons.
Yeah. I look back to the past.
Yes,
and so on. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any wheels?
No, not right now. No, because I didn't really race that much, and when I did, it was definitely Forza, and so I just enjoyed playing that.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I used to play video games a lot before I had a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
I certainly did a lot more. Now, no, it's mostly Minecraft now and Borderlands with my daughter.
Oh, right. How's that going?
Good.
Yeah.
I think it was just a little rough for a 9-year-old. For being honest.
You were asking a while ago about game suggestions. For your daughter. Have you guys found anything new yet?
We haven't. We really haven't got in there. There was a new update to Minecraft, and so that kind of like. Also, she got an Oculus for Christmas.
Oh, okay. So that'll
that pretty much dominated the extra time right now.
Yeah. Have you, if we're just going to do video games, have you played Vampire Survivors yet?
Ooh, no.
I think it's very good. It's on Steam.
Okay.
It's like $3. It's early access. So you've played dual joystick shooters, right? Like Geometry Wars or whatever. Yep. So this is a single joystick shooter.
Really? Okay.
And so you move your character around, but it auto fires.
Okay. So so you're just dodging and it's shooting. Okay.
Yeah, and so the game that you're playing is like managing your power ups and managing your. It's really neat because it's designed to feel like, or once you get into it, to feel like when when you're like mowing down people in a game, it's meant to feel like that kind of all the time, or is the ideal.
What was it called again?
Vampire Survivors, I believe. But it's a team that used to make slot machine games and code and stuff. So a lot of that game is very slot machiney. Like when you get a treasure chest, it plays a whole and it'll even do like multi-prize treasure. Oh, it's even bigger and all that stuff.
Wild buffalo.
Yeah. but for a simple, and it is a very simple game, right? Like there are enemies. There are different enemy sprites, but they don't attack. They all just shamble towards you at different speeds. But otherwise, there's the only way you get hurt is if you run into them, and so it makes for a really interesting game.
Yeah, I'll have to try it because I do enjoy those type of games.
So yeah, that's on Steam. I really dig that. That's only $3 too. Like, hard to be. I've spent more money on mobile games, I'm sure.
Yes,
and probably already gotten less time out of it.
The problem is I have Microsoft Game Pass, so I get all my games for quote unquote free.
Yeah. So. A lot of good stuff on Game Pass. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we're only a few minutes away, and we're still missing some folks. Well, we'll hold it down for a few more minutes here.
Then people are talking about they heard the science machine there for a minute.
It did sound a little like the science machine. I saw, what did I see on Twitter the other day? Justin McElroy, that was it. He had tweeted out, for those of you who grew up with the rise of the internet, pre-rise of the internet, do you have any great memories of 90s internet?
Yeah.
And asking people what their experiences and stuff.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was Newgrounds. It was like, if you were familiar with that, like all the Flash games and the movies. That was my jam. That and Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner.
Yeah. And it's really, really fascinating that not all of those people, but tons of those people in that class of animators went on to go and do big things, right? And not just, the Alien Hominid, Castle Crashers thing either, but like the Super Flash Brothers, if you remember them, they did games and shorts.
Yep.
They made a game for Disney. They like worked for Disney. The Homestar Runner guys have done stuff for Disney a lot.
Yeah.
It's very cool, and that was a moment of, I think, creativity on the internet that was very specific. It was very specifically constrained by, file size, file type. You could do Flash video, but it was such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's so slow. Yeah.
And now that we've got like video and new forms of animation, it's all kind of different again.
Sure, yeah.
But I don't know, that was something very special, and I don't know the next time we'll see something like that where a whole group of people are let free and they all share the same cultural constraints.
Got to be some of the early TikTok stuff, right?
Oh yeah, because people,
You know what I mean?
yeah, or even Vine.
Yeah,
There will be Viner
Vine
people.
was obviously the first version of, first version.
But yeah, the 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right, because it's Byte. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think TikTok would be the current phase of that.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to get too large where now it's going to get washed out like everything else. But
Spot. Oh, there we go.
ready?
Now I'm on. I happen to be standing in
All
the
right, thank you,
exact
Cory.
right spot to see Justin walk over, turn around, and what I assume happened was that he extended one hand out to accept a 5.
A low
right?
5. A behind the back low 5.
Not what I saw. What I saw was you walk up to Annalisa, stick your butt out, and get a slap, and then walk on over like everything was grooving.
I'll just say either way.
I mean, to be honest, it was
6-1. I was happy that I got the low 5. If I'd gotten a little slap on the ass at the end of
a
the
little
game,
tip.
I would have said thanks, coach. And I would have moved in. I would have done some Oklahoma drills.
Coach Martin. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Hello everybody. Welcome back to a Tuesday.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
anybody remember what happened last week?
Nope.
All right. Not particularly. We've got a whole show lined up for you. It's going to be a great time. Thank you everybody for joining us here in the Green Room Great Room pre-show. All right, let's take a look and see how everybody's doing. Brett, are you good?
Hello, friend.
Thank you very much. Brian? Hello. Justin? All right, let's see who we got here. Jeff, you good? Annalisa, you good? I can't see, I need to do this because I literally can't see who's in this room. It's a necessary evil. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us here. Let's take it over to this shot. And, Brett, are you ready? I'll count you in for the intro.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Take it away in